In movies and money, 2 new films debuted this weekend at the box office. Diane Keaton starring in her new comedy, Mac and Rita. Looks like a lot of fun. Along with a new drama called Summering. Let's check in now with movie man Erik Childress, who's crunching the numbers for us on summer blockbusters. Hello to you, Erik.
Hi, Angie.
Bullet Train raced to the #1 spot at the box office over the weekend with $30 million. What can you tell us?
Well, on the positive side, $30 million for Bullet Train represents the 4th best first weekend August numbers for an original property that is not a sequel or connected to one of the comic book universes. It's also the best R-rated original film opening to start this month. Now, on the other hand, it is yet another number that feels very front-loaded. And the film grossed $12.6 million between Thursday and Friday, which normally would average out to around a $35 million start. The film has very little to challenge it this weekend and should stick to the top spot, but Sony will want to see a weekend haul of over $18 million for a better shot to stretch to over $100 million. If it can get to 90, it is still going to need to make another $100 million overseas. While this won't be a mega hit, I can see there ultimately being some good news for Sony when it leaves theaters.
Warner Brothers Discovery is in the spotlight. What can you tell us about that film studio and the Batgirl debacle?
Well, this became quite the story when it was revealed that the new Batgirl film that was headed to HBO Max was just going to be scrapped. Now, this isn't a case where a film gets announced and then just doesn't come together. This was a fully finished film that cost $90 million, and they just said, nah, we're just going to throw it away. Again, this movie was not even planned for theaters, so it wasn't some cost-cutting measure apart from using it as a future tax write-off for their current quarter. But this certainly rankled not only Wall Street, the company's stock was already down 43% in the last 4 months, but movie fans and consumers as well. Particularly those already worried that HBO Max was beginning to get an overhaul for the worse. Now, this service, which includes most everything HBO has to offer, but also a wide range of movies, is considered the best amongst all services, so when fans hear that 6 original titles were quietly removed from it recently, alarm bells began going off. They went off again when it was announced that Discovery Plus was going to be merging with HBO Max in the summer of 2023.
Warner Brothers faced scrutiny from the industry and some praise from moviegoers by placing all of its films day and date on HBO Max in 2021 in light of the pandemic. Do you think Warner Brothers has fallen out of favor with fans because of the Batgirl situation?
Well, the former Warner Media CEO, Jason Keeler, was favoring streaming and was anchoring Batgirl, an animated Scooby-Doo musical, and other films as part of that HBO Max plan. A step-in new CEO, David Zaslav, who basically became public enemy #1 to a lot of people last week with that Batgirl decision.
Stay tuned on this Bat channel for any updates. Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.